Hello. Good evening. It's evening here in Cabo. I just came from a beautiful sound healing. And thank you guys for bearing with me. When you see ish, that I hope most of you knew that that didn't mean 9 p.m. sharp. I was attending a sound healing when I sent that out and didn't know how long it was going to be. And it was with the full moon, and I had to give myself some grace to get back and make this beautiful graph. And holla, here we go. We've got another big wisdom tooth that popped in today. I did feel this earlier today, and boy, this is massive. So lots of energy to talk about here, guys. And I know for some of you it is evening, for some of you is morning, and some of you it's afternoon. So whatever time of day it is or night, thanks for checking in here. I'm going to make this one quick, but this could not be ignored. As you can see, let's see who's in here. I see Leanna. Hello, Leanna. I'm guessing you made it home. You had a nice long drive yesterday. Robin's here. Hey, Robin. She's burning the midnight oil in New York. Megan, hello. Oh, I love it. She's at the night shift at the hospital on a rooftop under the full moon. Oh my gosh, good for you. Wow. Well, thank you for bringing your light here. Totally appreciate you being here. And I see Steven and Georgia and Helen. Oh, Helen, it's not that late, Helen. It's 9:44 for me here. So, yeah, you're a trooper. You make it to focus group in the wee hours of the morning. I see Chris. I see Helene here from Finland. Hello. Awesome. So, yeah, Candace is here. Hello. I know. Okay, I know. Angel Light 444. We're gonna breathe. I can't control what time it is in everybody's area, but I can when I'm inspired. I do come in here, you guys. I'm just returning from a beautiful trip in Sedona and getting my legs under me as well. And I could not go to sleep tonight without sharing this with you. Got to make the charts. I do tune in with spirit guides too to see what information they give me also, because it's really the information that helps us all, right? We feel this, we feel it in our bodies, and it's like, okay, what is this doing for us today? So this is, they're telling me, a massive wave of awakening. Now, this is also going to create massive emotional purging. The emotional bodies are purging a ton. This came up when at the sound healing I was just out. In fact, the beautiful girl that runs the sound healing, she looked at me when I sat down and she said, a lot of people are talking to me about emotions this evening. And I said, yes, this is going to purge all, and you can see that it's surrounded by red. That's the purge. But the biggest thing is this is an extended, this went on for hours, high frequency, all chakras. And so this is going to trigger, this is going to make people feeling a little spicy. It can cause the solar plexus to churn up. It can cause pressure in the head, the ringing in the ears, all of that. It's temporary because your body's just adjusting. There will be an integration following this, which is likely going to, the last time we incorporated this kind of energy, many people had those waves of fatigue. Now we know what it is, so we can just really listen to your body. For those of you who didn't miss the earlier live, I did post the activation. Go in there, your noodle doesn't have to understand it. The energy behind that activation is for everyone, and it was literally for everyone now. When it came in to me, they said immediate and necessary. So they want us to start asking our body, okay, does it need water? Are people still triggering you? Do you need to leave the room and go to your breath? This is going to blow more stuff up. When this kind of light comes in, all truth must come to the light. That means all old third dimensional systems that are not in everyone's best and highest good, and I think we know what they are. I don't watch the news, but you get bits and pieces of it out of the side, and that stuff, you can tell that stuff, right, is being completed and it's coming to the light. It can appear as if it's falling apart. We are not here to fix a broken world. We're here to create what was originally intended, which was to create a complete fifth dimensional or higher experience out of pure love and light. And in doing so, we agreed to heal and complete all these third dimensional fears and things. And that's our job. That is our job. That is what we signed up for. And the reason that this beautiful community exists is that you guys found your way here energetically, and we're just here keeping it together. It doesn't matter how long you've been here, because you found us in your own divine timing, and this is here to give you support and relief so that we're going through this together. We're walking each other home, as they say. And there is so much beauty in this that's coming from these energies. And, part of it, again, is the purging. This is intense. It's a lot. You can feel disoriented. I see Cheryl said, "Oh, Cheryl, I have not been away from water for a second." I've easily had, just in the afternoon, probably a gallon myself, because my body was definitely asking for more water. But look at I want you to go back to everybody and listen to some of the other things. Are you listening to a playlist? It doesn't need to make sense. They want us to get out of logic. Get out of logic, and what am I feeling? What am I feeling? Feeling is how we navigate. We're sentient beings. Feeling's how we navigate this, guys. And so whatever this made you feel, and if something's coming up, that's a beach ball you were holding underwater, and it's ready to come to the light, and you get to be the observer and say, okay, the situation keeps repeating itself no matter what I do. Don't get frustrated with yourself. It's coming to the light, and just allow it to go to the light. Go to your breath, slow your breath down. You saw there in the activation too, it said, some of you just need silence. If you're a planner and a thinker and a strategist and and you're using logic, go for thinking about nothing, even if it's only for 3 minutes. We're so used to that if we're not doing something, that we're not being productive or motivated. Those words are third dimension experiences, okay? That is not how we create. We create from stillness, from inner peace, and let me tell you, that's what I absolutely prioritized today. And believe me, I'm excited. We got focus group coming up. The monthly group is coming up. And when I got those things out of the way, I immediately said, you know what? Now I know I have to restore my own inner stillness, because that is what the world needs right now. And I have to be it. And you guys are all right there with me. That's our job. We can be the piece that settles all of the stuff that's coming to the light. And if there's something coming to your light, you absolutely give that love to yourself. Give it to yourself. And what do I need? And if you're not prioritizing yourself yet, you're going to continue to have a third dimension experience reflected back to you. And it's not being selfish. The most loving thing we can do for anybody right now is to love ourselves, bring ourselves into peace and love. It's all radiated outward, all right? It's not an external thing. It's not giving this way. It's giving by what you give yourself your gifts first, and then it all radiates outward. And so I think it's super, super, like we are just, our consciousness is zipping forward at an incredibly high rate of speed. And what is this going to do? It's going to create more momentum. So be observant. There will be people waking up around you, and one of the typical signs is this, why am I really here? Or they may know that you're kind of studying Ascension, and they may have started 6 months ago with your batshit boo-boo, and then now they might be going, maybe I'm going to check in with them. And so just know that when someone checks in with you for the first time, or they're suddenly curious, we meet them where they're at and just ask them, what do you want to know? Your knowledge will far exceed, because you're further in your journey, than where they're at and what they're able to receive. So just go with the piece you feel will serve them best at the time. And you're already qualified, because you've already taken that step. So it's always just listen, really listen. And it's sometimes just the smallest thing It's just the smallest little piece that you give them. You don't have to say, oh, wait, do you know what starseed you are? Because that might be too much. That might be too much, right? And then it's just say, you can let them know simply your emotions that were unhealed or incomplete are going to come up, and that's not a bad thing. It's allow yourself to feel the emotion. Quite literally, often that is the first step for everybody. So, and just we really to have compassion and recognize that as they're awakening, sometimes it can feel like a dark moment for them, and they might be very triggered and feel aggressive. They're not directing that to you. That's that density coming through them. And the more you shine your light, the easier that is for them, because your light radiates through them, just like this radiates through all of us, and it helps in the healing process. So there's forgiveness. If there's still a situation, it's 9 times out of 10, it's forgiveness. And when you do that, always remember to forgive yourself too. It's always mistaken perception, that's it. But don't deny your feelings. Your feelings are valid. This is gonna just keep poking and keep poking in that area. So it's just be the observer, and nothing is wrong with you. We saw many tears this weekend, and it's those tears is all dense energy going to the light. And if you look at it that way, just know that what you're doing is literally helping all of humanity. It truly is. So the tears are valuable. They're quite valuable, and your journey's valuable. Don't judge where you're at. And a moment's notice, your mission will come to you, and you'll be jumping in with a big smile on your face, because it's not an effort. It's something that was truly in your heart that you are now called to do, and nothing can keep you from doing your mission when you're called to do it. It's really true. So it's enjoying, this is a great time to play with light focused things, I call it, like creativity, painting or gardening or cooking or playing music, writing poetry, get a coloring book, any of that soft focus that keeps you present. I call myself fully into my body, start there, and that will, when you're in that, you're in the creative energy, you're in your highest alignment, you're already there. And stick to, I want to. Should or have to? No. Should or have to is third dimension. That is you're running a program or a story. It's an old story. And you always have time to do one thing you want to do. And then if you have tasks or, responsibilities or obligation, you can always, even if it's right now, I want to take 3 deep breaths and give myself this gift and receive this light. Anybody can do that. Nothing's going to fall apart or break by you doing that. In fact, that is remember, when you align with that higher timeline, all that's in your heart must come to you. And so we really are being asked to trust your power. You're a powerful, powerful creator. This is support. This is a big, big, massive energetic support system, but how we each experience it is going to be different. And reach out if you feel, lost. Reach out. Where I am here for each and every one of you, because this doesn't happen without you guys. We truly are in this together, and I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm looking let me take one last peek here. Oh yeah, lots of water. I see lots of water. Yeah, you got to keep, just stay with the water. Don't judge. See, what I don't do is I don't label anything. It helps you. When we label something in the body, we're going against the body's intelligence. And you just, okay, I feel thirsty. I feel like I need water. Consume the water and then say, body, I know you know what to do. Talk to it like it's your business partner. I know you know what to do. I'm just going to do what I feel. you do the rest, because your body operates off infinite intelligence. And just say, body, you've got this. When we give it a label, then it stands back and says, okay, then you want me to do what that label is, because you are in charge. You are in charge. And so it's a symbiotic relationship with the body, where you surrender all healing to the body. I surrender all healing to you. You know exactly what to do. I feel like I need some water, so I'm going to drink some water, and then, observe, and then go from there. And there's a activation in here too. I think it's surrendering to the body's intelligence. That can help, but it's one of, honestly, it's, my guides have always said it's one of the last areas where humans surrender, is surrendering control, because we were always taught that we do this for the body and you do that. When the truth is, the more we allow it and stay in our heart space and stay present, the cells are just constantly going into absolute pure wellness. Oh, okay, let's see. Donna was napping. That's good. Well, I hope you had a good nap. That's good. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for popping back in here. And we will see what tomorrow brings. But knowing that this came in, there's going to be definitely an integration period. So I thought it would be great to just come in and say, expect that integration. It may hit like heavy fatigue, or the confusion, or the solar plex activity, all of that stuff, right? So we're pros at this already, that this could, initiate another episode of the commercial washing machine. But in the meantime, like, enjoy this. This just helps, and how purposeful. It's helping to ground us all during the full moon, which has a lot of power. I was down at the ocean earlier today, and the waves were really energetic today, and it's normally like a lake where I go, and I just sat there, just feeling the energy, and there were flying fish everywhere, and I was like, it was so cool to see the harmony in nature, that the fish too were feeling it. And it's, remember that we're all tied to that energy. And so find a moment in nature that you can do that. And that's the fastest way to help your body, because you're literally integrating all your body energy, including the new stuff, with we're in resonance and in harmony with Gaia. She truly is. She's not just our host, she's our support system. So I highly recommend doing that. And I'm sending you guys big love. For those of you, it's bedtime. Good night. For those of you who are just waking up, have a hot cup of joe for me. All right, I love you guys, and I'll probably see you tomorrow, I'm guessing, with this. There might be more. This could be, by the way, could be the beginning of angel wings. That'll be another story. All right, take care, everybody. We've got this. Everybody's gonna, pull through this just fine. Take care.